Welcome back to the jungle. You're going to be playing Nocturne versus Talia. Nocturne counters Talia. You can fly right on top of her, use your spell shield for the rocks, and once you're on top of any control mage, it's pretty much GG. For the runes, we got Conqueror, Triumph, Alacrity, Coup, and then Eyeball Collection and Ultimate Hunter. Conqueror's whatever. The precision tree is just so good for a Nocturne, and even with that enemy team comp, it's like I'm still not going that lethality page. So much of what Nocturne does after that jungle XP change is really bruise out, get some levels, get 2 AD plus HP items, and call it a day. And go hit some people. May he who has more AD and HP be victorious. So we'll generally be pathing towards the bot side here, putting us in a position to reactively play around mid and AD, or mid and bot lane for the early game, totally ignoring Camille versus Zed top. I think that will be fine. Relaxing gameplay incoming. A control mage, you know? Any of the mages in the jungle. Talia, Zyra, Karthus. We clear, they clear. In Xin, what happens in the middle? Oh, so special. I love this part of the game too. Let's see whose laners are much worse. Nothing really happened, so 2 points into that queue. You want to queue the raptors to start, pulling them into you. It's always going to be much faster. That second queue will come up as well. Then as you finish the camp, you can kind of just walk away. Doing a pretty basic full clear here, no farm maxing. Just so I can get the camps respawning in a normal line. Nocturne doesn't really clear fast enough to exploit that farm max. Pull this bad boy down. Smite just to speed up the process. I'd rather be in the river first than have Smite for the Scuttle Crab. If I can be there preemptively, then I could surprise the Talia and then probably win the fight. Schmack. Schmack. What is that? Bob, what was that sound? Oh, am I playing a scary game now? Alrighty guys, welcome back to Amnesia part 74 here. Into the river, into the bush. Any noobs right here? Talia's topside, I see. Well, I'll take my Scuttle Crab, and I really don't see any other plays. I really see nothing on the map here. Other than Yasuo that's going to dash past the minions here. But is there anything for me? Probably not. LeBlanc, I love you. QE, auto W, auto, flash, auto. Noob down. Sometimes life good, you know? Sometimes things good. So, get a little freebie and back to base it is. Tiamat to the top side. Not gonna get a... I am gonna get a control ward. I got a Xerath mid. We gotta provide for him. The Tiamat gives us 20 AD. That active, that deals AoE damage. The auto attacks also will kill the small parts of the camps even faster. In general, Tiamat just speeds up your clear speed. And that's all we're doing on turn 1 and 2. And since we get a kill, we get the entire Tiamat. Even if you just got the 2 longswords on the first turn, it'd be fine. And our goal remains the same, clear these camps down. You can kind of think of the early game like, on the first 2 turns, it's up to the enemy to do something successfully, which the lanes are playing out naturally, but in terms of the enemy jungler, Talia hasn't done nothing. So I'd say it's a jungle gap, personally. Get level 5 right there. On the second turn, that dragon spawns. So since we're on the bot side of the map, we could play around that dragon. But only if the mid and bot lane are stable, which they are not. That Jhin is level 3. That's not very stable. I'd call that a non-true wheel right there. Oof, these guys are going to survive for now. With how low that bot lane is my bot lane staying? I hate this part. I'm skipping the camps. You know they're just going to fake the recall. Into the river and flanking the bot lane pretty preemptively here, since you can guess that the enemy's just going to try to attack. E, auto, moving. W, Q. Well, that worked out. Blanc's going to not use the W. Well, that works out. The enemy is allergic to using their W. Let's help these guys crash the wave. They're both pretty weak, so it is what it is. Take a couple CS, it's fine. Even though Talia is topside, I can't really do the dragon solo. So I'm gonna reset. Skip the Krugs, did the play. I don't want to walk back to the Krugs and then reset, because these camps are coming up. It's better to get to the top side. Phage, and off we go. Phage gives us 15 AD, 200 HP, and then 20 movement speed whenever we hit the enemy. Talia gank top lane, did not take the Void Grub, so that's looking good for me. If you look right here, it would tell you if she had taken any Void Grubs without the announcement. What is going on here? I'll get level 6 off the minions. I won't get level 6 off the minions. Into the bush. Now that control word for Xerath, put it right there. Talia, I love you. She can't contest since Camille is in top lane. So I'll save my smite until she would want to show up here. Get my ulti. Back off for now. Yasuo moves first. He is fine. Q, smite, W. And we are good to go. Back in on Talia here. Ulti, E, auto, auto, Q, auto, Tiamat, auto. Word for Xerath. Nice. Let's see that W. He slowed. Good poke damage. We can take a couple raptors here. Talia took the wrong way out. What did I say about this game being relaxing? Just a fun time with friends when we lock in Nocturne. Clear the camps and have a great time. The W. Although that top lane is super low, this is the downside of playing Nocturne. We can't even punish that. We did the play. The play was successful. We got some of the objective too, and now it's back to the camps. The main mistake that Nocturne players make at this stage is that they just keep trying to do plays. Why? You got me. I'm trying to help my Xerath. Okay. Don't help the Xerath and farm your camps. Q, schmack. Get level 7. All the meanwhile that we're walking back to the camps, doing the camps, recalling, our ulti is coming back up. I want to have killed all these camps, spent as much gold as possible, so I can be as strong as possible, so that when I'm back on the map with ulti, it's just better. So no raptors. Saving my smite. Although it would be a little faster. Damn, we're going to be so leveled right now. Already level 7 at 9 minutes. Save that team out active. Can use it a little bit before the small crux spawns. 76 CS. Now, Talia's keeping up for now, but we'll see. StrideBreaker, boots to the top side. We got the respawn scuttle up there, and then we also have a mid lane issue. They've taken that dragon, which is fine. So let's see what we can do up here. With the StrideBreaker completed, it gives us 50 AD, 30% attack speed, 450 HP. And then that active, that deals damage and slows. Slows and also gives you movement speed. The amount of targets hits. Q. Nice. Talia, we have a question. Do you want to ulti my top lane? We entered Talia's jungle trying to find her. Found her. Yeah, you gotta take the safe way out. StrideBreaker. Talia, do you want to hold the top wave? No? Understandable. My Camille's cruising for a bruising here. Talia not ulting in. A wise choice. Still 7 seconds on that Gromp. Talia, we have a question. You want to walk into me here? No. To the Gromp. Quick. What do you mean defend mid lane? I got camps to farm. It's 3 minions. Oh, brother. So with all this moving around here, my camps have respawned, so I want to be on them. The map state is super awkward, though. So I do my Gromp. Top lane doesn't have TP. Let's take the one wave up here. Q. StrideBreaker. Auto. E. W. Auto. Auto. Okay, he's just giving up, eh? Outplayed, what can I say? You know, man of tic-tac-toe. I've never lost a game of Connect 4 either. Coincidence? Let's take some Void Grubs. It's like Faker's cousin. Part of the extended family, though. Void Grubs are alright. Give me some XP. It gives me... Here's my team that turret taking bonus. That will really help Camille smash top lane even harder. Now, Xerath has no flash. The Yasuo knows that.
An enemy has been slain.
So we'll take these camps for now. It'd be nice if I can get across through mid. Come on, Xerath. Shooting ability. If Xerath never takes the risk, then I can't punish the Yasuo. It's just Yasuo farming. Oh! Camille's going ham. Talia's topside. Let's get there. This is the reactive part of Nocturne. Even if we were farming, it's nothing too special. Whereas since we saw Talia, if she goes in, she loses. Phew. Run! Camille, run! We are outnumbered. Xerath's not a champion.
Killing spree.
Okay. Camille's trying to take that turret. Just stick around, you know, hang out. Ulti. Ulti W, E, StrideBreaker, Auto Q. Nice. Yasuo's not up here. Well, that will seal the deal. 0-4 top laner. That'll do it. Oh, Tristana says jungle gap. Nice. Tristana simply doing her job with losing lanes gets flamed. That means I'm good. The main deal here, why I can be involved in so many plays, is because I had farmed prior. Oh, close. Flash E, but he's going to have the shield. But here comes my flash with the Q. Oh, let's just walk into him. Q moving. Oh, you're so screwed, huh? StrideBreaker. I'm so screwed. Who put 4 champions there? Alrighty, a bit much, but he's fine. Let's see, we got the StrideBreaker. We really don't need a Black Cleaver against their team, so we'll go for Experimental Hexplate. This gives us same stats as StrideBreaker, AD, attack speed, HP. And then when we ulti, we get more attack speed, more movement speed. Helps us stay on top of these apparently very mobile champions like Yasuo. Tunneler. Blue Trinket, and onto the map here. Our ulti's coming up again. Although we've skipped all the camps for a while here, it's okay. We still have that level lead because we've won all the plays. The reason we've been in position for those plays is because we farmed so well in the early game. And don't forget it. Okay. Ulti. QW StrideBreaker. Auto. Auto. One shot. Nice. Take that turret. The dragon is up, but it's really not a dragon game. I was hoping to find some jungle camps in here. But I forgot I'm against Faded Ashes champions. Of course, all of those are gone. Oh, rest in peace. Bob, we gotta get back to some camps. We're screwing around too much. Having too much fun with the enemy. I mean, they've made the dumbest mistakes. Oh, it's such North American bullshit. Like, well, they are dumb, so. But then they never commit to anything, you know? E? Oh. W the ulti? Okay, maybe there was a good reason for me to be standing around, you know? Maybe they do a little something like that. Let's get to the fight first. The wall, no flashes. Ulti coming out. I don't think that's a good move. LeBlanc cleans it up, but that's fine. Q, E, StrideBreaker, W, auto, auto, schmack, schmack, schmack. Not the LeBlanc chain. Alrighty, the bad guys are mostly dead. I want to get this Rift Herald and really just push the pace of the game, where the enemy is inting and my allies are turbo ahead. We got Lovely 11 as well. That's more range on the ulti, more damage, lower cooldown. As you enter the mid game, you can really start blasting off these ultis. We have the Ultimate Hunter stacks, check. Level 11, check. Experimental Hexplate coming in. Alrighty, let's reset. That's so funny, this Zed's literally inting. I haven't seen that in so long. Hearthbound Axe. You may be like, oh man, wish you got a good, or like a more realistic game. After the matches I played recently, give me an enter on the enemy team. It's just one of those days where every time you press record, all 3 lanes lose. Everything is fucked. Every lane sucks. Got the red buff, check. Ulti up, check. Time to go fight some guys. The dragon don't even matter. Not even an objective at this point. Get that ulti range right here. Ulti W, StrideBreaker, auto. And we'll just drop that Rift Herald right there. Send her in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ride that bad boy in. I'm gonna make sure you ride it before it charges. Tristana says my jungler's AFK. You're farming jungler farmed? That's a shame. I also farmed. I don't even think I've seen bot lane this game. That's the power of Rift Herald right there. Oh! I don't have mana for Q. We don't have any more minions either. Shorty, Q, run! You'll never catch me alive. If I can do one camp, maybe I can get some mana. And then if the enemy attacks my allies again, then I can function. No, he didn't walk into the box. Step 1 of winning super hard, overstay. We're sitting on a shit ton of gold, but the enemy is moving up the map. They're finally feeling secure and safe within themselves. I wonder if this is warded. Any nukes? No? Ulti this guy. StrideBreaker E, W. They hit on top of him. Q, auto. That will do it. The Talia and Tristana just didn't go for red buff. They must have saw my Q or something. Because of my calculations with the Tristana inting, that means that she's hitting the Krugs with the Talia. Let's go top lane, take that next turret, man. Take all the structures that we can. If I was to continue to push, as much as I want it, you know, they have the wave clear. As much as like 5 inting enemies go, they still want to hit stuff. And if I'm in front, hitting the turret, they're going to hit me. And that doesn't work. Just like this, man. I can barely hit this turret. I can just Q backwards and pretend like I'm doing something here. Smack that fella. See, Camille was the one in front. That's a big mistake. She should have been doing nothing like me, a professional. Well, the Baron's up, and that would help the cause here, but we'll just stay near the play. This overstay kind of stinks, but here we are. Q, StrideBreaker, E, auto, auto, auto W. Avoid the knock-up here. Smack him down. Our minion wave is coming. Oh, it's Zed. Nice. Not a real champion here. So since Tristana and Talia are bot, we can actually push here. Usually the title is something like how to win with losing team. It's like how to win with when the enemy is inting. How to actually win the game. Oh, I can spell shield a knockout. It's fine. We got the turret. Experimental hexblade. What else should I get? I could get anything. Honestly, the ultis don't matter at this point. Whatever. Give me the experimental hexblade, and then give me like a Shirelda's, you know? And then a longsword, and then I can just go Edge of Night or something. Gives me a whole bunch of damage. Camille's like, which one? Which one? She avoided the knock-up, but takes so much damage. What? Oh. I'm queuing down mid lane. Just give me a second. I'm almost there. Not using my ulti on that guy. Man, the Nexus is right there, but there's these 3 noobs. My allies don't have TP either. All inhibs down, we spawn the double super, so it's just a matter of time. Suppose we have to do Baron. Spell shield the pullback, get extra attack speed. Smite that Baron at 11. Now we want to take a fight with numbers advantage. Look at the minimap. Where are my allies at, Bob? That's right, not in lane. Doing a whole lot of nothing here. So I'm waiting for everyone to show up, and then we're going to simply push the lanes with the Baron buff. The Baron buff gives you a buff to push the minions. We're going to push the minions. Now we play ball, baby. E, W, moving, smack, 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 Q, smack, smack. Yeah, too slow. Final score, 9-2 and 6. I'll take it. Hey, the enemy's inting. I'll take it. The most important part here, Bob, if you farm your camps very fast early game and power up quick, level 5, level 6, quick, then you're going to get more opportunity to be involved with these plays more often. If you find yourself always farming and then waddling around and then you're too slow to the next thing, then it's not going to work out. Don't forget to walk into your free kill level 4 and get your Tiamat. That helps too. You don't really need it. I got 3 honors. Feels like I didn't do anything. Alrighty, final damage dealt 1,300. 22,000 damage taken, and Conqueror healed 100. Wow! I'm sure they'll add another rune other than Conqueror for Nocturne, but yeah, that's what we're rocking with for now. Alrighty, Bob, thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and click the join button for more. Peace. Alrighty, welcome back to the jungle. We're playing Nocturne versus Zyra. I wish I knew I was into Zyra. I don't know why. I thought it was Nefiri jungle. Zyra's been meta for so long. I could have ran like PTA or maybe lethality or something, but here we are. For the runes, we got Conqueror. Womp womp. Conqueror is so lackluster. Every champ you can run this bad boy on nowadays. Healing done, 300. In-game time, 30 minutes. Conqueror, Triumph, Alacrity, Last Stand, then Eyeball, and Ultimate Hunter. And then our general game plan here is to be pathing bot side. As Nocturne, you always want to get basically all of your camps. There'll be some time for you to interact, but that is always reaction based, the baseline of the champion is on this defensive part where you're farming your own camps, and then as plays happen, you move to them. You don't have to be the play yourself, which makes sense. Nocturne's not very strong in the ganks early. Where he really excels is in 1v1s or even in skirmishes, but usually a skirmish where he's isolating one target or picking the enemy off. So, Bob, I have a question for you. Where would Nocturne do that? Find a 1v1? Or pick the enemy off? Where would he do that? That's right, the enemy jungle. Now, getting into the enemy jungle on turn 1 here, not too viable, especially against Zyra. She's going to be clearing faster than we are, so we'll clear our own camps, do it normal for now, but turn 2, turn 3, anytime we get some juice, get some extra AD, and then we're really talking and we clear faster, then we can start getting into the Zyra's jungle. You know, with that in mind, maybe we just go Profane Hydra this game. Give me a Tiamat, give me a lot of damage when I find them. There's a StrideBreaker to stay on top of them, or just one-shot them once we're on top of them. I'll use my smite early here so that I can get into the river faster. I'm coming. Q. Flashy auto. W. Moving. Yeah. Yes. Yes, I hit him. Yes. I've walked into my free gold. As slow as it was. As soon as I get some juice, I say, and then the enemy's just like, hey, delivery.
Juice delivery on the back dock.
At least one grocery store worker got tilted off that. Alrighty, a full clear and to receive my 2 kills into Scuttle Crab into the other Scuttle Crab. I don't know, it doesn't get much better than this, Bob. Now, variance will not go this good for you, but know that this isn't really what's winning me the game. Nothing special has happened yet. Let's go ahead and put a control word right there and get a reset off. Definitely building a Tiamat, that's for sure. Alrighty, you've convinced me. I'll go StrideBreaker. Tiamat, Longsword, get a control word, and to the top side we go. A Tiamat gives us 20 AD and then that auto attack reset. Well, it's not an auto attack reset. This active acts as like an auto attack. So that's going to speed up our clear, also dealing the AoE damage to the small parts of the camp. The main deal with this is that it just always increases your clear speed. And the faster you clear, the faster you're in position to receive your 2 free kills in the bot lane. So let's get back there pretty quick. Let's see, we got 2 stacks on the Ultimate Hunter as well for Vayne and Thresh. Keep maxing that Q. Now on this second turn where we hit level 5, as we farm Wolves, Raptors, and Krugs, they won't give us level 6. They'll get us close to it, but they won't give us the level 6, so if there's any opportunity for a play like this where I could cross through mid lane, then I'll take it. Not as much of a detour as it would be on the first turn, where we would be like level 2 and shit, so let's cross through mid lane and make it quick. Hello. Phew. Bye-bye. Zyra already done with her clear. Let's go find her in the river. We have our spell shield for her E, so that's pretty good. Making it very awkward for her to play. Tiamat auto, Q. It's all of her abilities. I guess I'll keep flanking, but taking a fight in front of their turret is not too smart. Q. Ezreal eat away. I don't know, man. I'm starting the dragon. We have Galio ulti. That's super lame. If Ezreal eat in, then they're both dead. With my contributing Q. As we do the dragon and then do our camps, we'll be much closer to level 6. We don't even have to go to our red side per se because those void grubs are up. So this is the real slime here. We got level 5, we entered the river. We do our plays, we keep doing the plays. And then we have some options here rather than just being on the camps overall. I'm gonna save my smite for those void grubs. Or even the respawn scuttle on the top side. Try to get there. Yeah. Look at how much XP that gave us. The Nefarious TP'd back, but my Galio also has TP. I just want to get to the top side as fast as I can here. Luckily I get to take the quick route since Nefarious farming. Into the river. Even if Zyra finds me, she's not that potent. Hello. Q. Oh. Wait for Galio here. W, E, auto. Auto, Tiamat. Dodge the Zyra E. Throw damage back and forth, but Galio did not land his W, so it's back to farming for me. I'd rather just get level 5 than mess around with this. With level 6 and my ulti, I'll be able to kill them, but Galio did not use Flash W, the main Galio move right here. Ulti! Aw, come on, give me some vision. Wow, the frame that I ulti, she's just gone. And she gets the scuttle. I don't think it gets any worse than this. Let's do a loser's full clear. At least I got the blue buff before I ultied. It gives me some ability haste, so it comes up sooner, but like, dude, that was unlucky. Top lane is 0 and 3 and 22 CS. That's not good. We gotta clear fast, Nocturne. Now, since we're on this double overstay, I don't want to participate in any plays. So, the enemy has free reign, but luckily, Zyra has no tempo. So we're kind of abusing the fact that the enemy jungler can't attack and we'll be farming by farming ourselves. By the time we finish all of our camps reset and are back on the map, we'll be able to use our ulti again since it will be up. And then we'll also have better items to have a more successful ulti. Dealing more damage. Here's level 7 for us. One thing this does for us too is it respawns all the camps. If we respawn the camps, then they will be giving us more XP on the next turn. Rest in peace, guys. Remember where I said I don't want to be involved with plays? You just have to let that happen. Phage, dagger, I guess boots, and then back onto the map here. 19 seconds on our ulti. We have to stay away from top lane as that's the anchor. 31 CS, 0-4, level 6. A crime against humanity, to say the least. Alrighty. Into the bot side here. See what we can find. Zyra, I love you. Could look for an ulti on Nefiri if she doesn't have her E. She's going to back up as the wave is crashing, though. The odds of this area being warded is pretty high as well. W. Just take the blast going right. Okay. Auto, Q. Schmack. Schmack. Tiamat. Schmack. Schmack. You can't hit the lantern. Flash. Auto. Moving. Just right back in here. Q. Auto. 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 Ulti. Onto Thresh. EW. Tiamat. Auto. Q. Oh, I missed my Q on this guy. I'm so dead. Clean him up. Oh. StrideBreaker and a longsword. And now, my camps have respawned. My ulti is down. It's time to farm. That wasn't too bad. The main deal there is that I have that ulti up. I'm looking for trouble in the bot side away from the strong guy. And then luckily, Zyra was just messing around in the river. Since there was nothing for her to do, then it makes sense. StrideBreaker gives us 50 AD, 30% attack speed, 450 HP. And then still have that AoE damage. The active now slows the enemy and deals that bonus physical damage. StrideBreaker is a pretty good item for Nocturne because it gives you those good stats, HP, AD, and attack speed. The attack speed and AD speeds up the clear. A fast clear is a good clear for Mr. Nocturne. Putting points in the Q gives you that bonus AD as you're standing on top of it as you're clearing your camps. So that makes it pretty useful to have that bonus attack speed. There's really nothing to do up there. Bot lane's getting ganked right now, so I'm gonna move, but they are so far forward. Hi guys. Oh, oh, StrideBreaker moving. Dodge that Thresh hook. Right there. No. FF. It's one thing to have one losing lane, for bot lane to be that bad as well. It's over. Our next item here, since they're so squishy, our best one's going to be the experimental hex plate. Things like Eclipse, things like any of the tankier items don't do a whole lot. We need the damage and we need some tankiness. Experimental Hexblade giving us the same stats that the StrideBreaker does, and then bonusing them with the extra attack speed and movement speed, so I can stay on top of the enemy and keep wailing on him. As we enter the mid game too, that's going to be the only chance for me to bring the game back, is to have just blast off ultis and get shutdowns, because this early game is over, and as we enter the mid game here, it's just a matter of getting as much farm for ourselves and then not getting killed 1,000 times. And I guess snagging any objectives I can get, you know, don't mind if I do. I'll take some void grubs. Don't listen to that guy's pings, he's a noob. Let top lane take the turret, and then let's take Zyra's jungle camps. Whoa, Nelly, ulti! QE, StrideBreaker, W, auto, auto. What did I say? Collect the shutdowns. Ulti is down, it's time to farm everything. And farm like a relentless asshole, you know? Zyra's here, it's fine. Vladimir could flank me, it's fine. We're taking the camps. Q, smite, W, auto, E, auto, 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 schmack, schmack. Her E must have been on cooldown. That took forever. And I'll keep farming her camps. If someone finds me, it's fine. We'll just die. It's so worth to try to take these. I did not expect an ADC to be here. Smite, E, moving, W. Oh, I didn't expect a Thresh here. A Thresh from right here as well. Tunneler, Hearthbound Axe. You can't have nothing nice. Let's see. Magic damage, magic damage, magic damage, true damage, physical damage. I guess I'll get Merc Treads. Tunneler, Merc Treads, 2 longswords. Holy schmoly, you guys got a turret all by yourself? And now don't overdo it. Okay. They are so getting flanked by the Vladimir as well. Okay. I mean, not too bad, honestly. They all died to the Zyra rather than Vladimir. That's fine with me. Since we died, I'm looking to clean up my camps. As everyone is dead and respawning, getting back on the map. We're looking to get level 11. That'll give us our second point in our ulti. That's where we get a lot stronger. 2 items, level 11. Ouchie mama. The ulti deals more damage, has longer range, and is on a lower cooldown once we have that level 11. So where that Vlad is like overtly strong, even my team doesn't know what to do. What you do against that is that you just keep playing your game. It's up to Vladimir to win. If we take bad fights, then he gets big reward, you know? So what do? That's right, keep farming. Ulti. E, W. Smite. Q. Schmack. Whenever you mark him with that Q, you get that extra movement speed. Can't believe he flashed away. I don't mind taking all that farm. Alright, gal, let's get this turret and get the hell out of here. Got experimental hex plate. What do I get past here, man? Honestly, Kainic Rukin seems like the only way forward. It gives me that overt amount of magic resist against the world's strongest Vladimir, so wish me luck on this one. StrideBreaker and experimental hexblade acting like our 2 damage items, or 2 bruiser items, giving us tankiness and HP, or giving us HP and AD. But now, as our 3rd item, I feel like we need a resistance, which you can buy a full magic resist tank item or a full armor one. And in this case, we're definitely getting that magic resist. Well, while you guys are fighting mid, you got me. But good luck. Hopefully they don't check the Rift Herald here. I don't have ulti. As fun as it would be to be standing still there, that's... What did I say, Bob? If Vladimir gets a good fight, it's extra good for him. What do I do when the enemy has a super fed member? You guessed it. Keep doing me. As much as things change, they stay the same. Everyone's dead mid. I took Rift Herald. Now I will defend the mid turret. Maxing the E second increases the damage. It also increases the fear duration. So we want to use that on key targets like the world's most fed Vladimir. 16 seconds on that dragon, and that is not our dragon to take. Don't even really matter. What I can do is, once Smolder pushes out this top lane, just try to take that top lane turret as they're doing the dragon. Remember to use that StrideBreaker active as you're clearing. Whoa! Oh, you can't even deal with the world's worst mid laner right there? Nefiri, we have a question. Do you want to push up? You do. Q, StrideBreaker. E, auto, auto, auto. W. Take this. Bitch, no pun intended. Schmack. Let's push out top lane. Vladimir's bot, so we got that going for us. Hell, we're level 13, so we're doing pretty good. This is Nocturne, Bob. The relentless farming into fast plays. And then if you get the reward, you better take it. The reward sometimes being farm, sometimes being objectives. Not using the Rift Herald here, since I'm uncontested. Oh, one step forward, two steps back. But at least we're getting the one step forward. Zyra, I love you. She is so low, I can kill her. Vladimir has stayed mid. So if I find Zyra in the jungle, I'm in business. Zyra, I love you. Controller? Ulti! QEW, auto, auto, auto. Nice. Ouchie mama. Now I'm gonna be burned by Leandries for a long time, so I'm just trying to get as much... I'm dead. I'm just dead. E auto moving, auto, auto, auto Q. QW. We tried our best. The whole Kanik Rukin, a 400 HP, 80 magic resist, and a 600 magic damage shield. Not too bad. Now that is making us lack some armor. We have 100 armor to 164 magic resist. That's usually pretty bad in the early game, but this is special case. 15-0 Vladimir. Hope you understand. What we do have against the Vladimir is our E. So now we want to start participating in the fights. We've been farming up until this point. But now's the time where even if we keep farming, we're not going to get that strong. Because we got our item spike. We basically have a level spike here. 20 minutes in the game being level 14. So let's start playing tempo. Let's get the red buff. And then if a fight happens, we want to be involved. My E is an advantage against Vladimir because even if he uses his pool, we still get the fear off. And then that CC should help us kill him. Alrighty. Kill a couple camps here. And we have to take really good fights. If we take one wrong one, then we instantly lose the game. But if we don't take a fight, then we also lose the game, so... Nothing to it but to do it right here, partner. Let's get some wards down. Mute the loser Smolder that pings whoever is in her lane. Okay. The Baron's gonna die, but we want to win the fight. Shorty Q. Auto, StrideBreaker. Waiting. Hook onto Galio. Use the ulti now, but like, no one's low. Hey, we want to win the fight, guys. I can't be too surprised that the Ezreal's not dealing meaningful damage, but like... Nice. E, StrideBreaker, W, auto. At least we can push the wave. Man. Drop the Rift Herald. Okay, we got one. They said it couldn't be done. Q. W. What? Zyra ability is that bad? StrideBreaker E. Auto Smite. Q. Smack. Just hit whoever I can. Q. Nice. If I'm dying and killing one of them, then we're getting Baron buff off them. Taking a fight all the way up here too. It's not like they're using the Baron buff. I'm doing what I can. It's honest work. So much damage dealt. Let's go for GA as our last item. Big fucking sword, and then we'll get a cloth armor eventually. GA just giving us a little bit of AD. If we were to go 2 tank items, like an armor item, we just stop dealing damage, and that sucks. 3rd item, tank item, that's fine. 4th, probably go Bruiser again. BF sword, cloth armor. Alrighty, can I get an ulti onto the Vladimir in a reasonable sense? The Ezreal is not here. UE. StrideBreaker. Auto. 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 He's feared, guys. Q ulti. Oh! I die on the delivery. Even with backing off, just no damage is coming out, like, at all. It's so bad. Ezreal has Trinity this and a... Yeah, that's not winning the game. Run, Smolder. 1 and 13. Let's go. So whenever we do these plays and die and then respawn, our ulti is pretty much up once again. So we can continue to do it over and over again at this stage. EW, StrideBreaker, auto, auto. Get that fear off. And then let's wait for an ulti here, since they're fighting so much mid. We have Galio ulti this time, so ulti, blue trinket onto Vayne, E StrideBreaker W, auto, Q. Nice. Let's hit him. Schmack, schmack, yes. Onto the Vayne, moving. Schmack. Hit, Q. Nice. Is fine, is fine. Move out of this shit. Is fine. StrideBreaker. Well, we tried. I'm so dead. We got flanked by Nefiri. 1 step forward, 2 steps back, but at least we got that 1 step forward. Who's with me? Look at the tab screen, Bob. Look at these scores. Say it ain't so, oh, oh, my team. Steel Sigil. No items save this situation. No compensation that you can think of saves this situation, Bob. Every lane has lost, and now our chances to lose are slim. And that's that. What do I do to win? Well, my next step here is to steal Baron. That's all I got. I'll clear my camps until people are up the map or the lanes are pushed. But until then, there's nothing for me to do. Ezreal pushing bot does not help the cause, that's for sure. Really just clearing the camps for the XP. Come on, guys. Push a lane. Okay, a chance. Q. E. Auto. StrideBreaker. There's the Zonias. She's feared. Auto. W. Auto. 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 Q. Flash away here. So I don't take that much damage from Vayne. Use the ulti for vision. Denial. And then onto Vladimir. E. And then Q. StrideBreaker. I'm going to go down, but we got the fear off. It's just not enough. It's just not enough. Nice. Vayne died. Okay, we're in business. Vladimir can't solo the Baron. We're in business. The ulti in. Damned if I do, damned if I don't, I feel like. The main deal is how we get the party started, okay? Zyra's in my jungle. You made a mistake, bitch. Now you're gonna pay the price. Still a Baron maneuver here. We need to save our blue trinket until that Baron fight happens as well. Luckily, I'm gonna get my level 16. That will give me my third point in the ulti, increasing the range even more. In general, with the level ups here, they're mostly for like durability. Oh shit, dragon's coming up. Oh. To the mid lane, Bob. Let's cover our bases. This fight's going to be impossible. And if we lose the dragon fight, then we lose the Baron as well. My Galio's tough. Ulti, waiting. Onto Vayne here. EW, StrideBreaker. Q. Tanking so many people, but like, there can't be follow-ups, so I can't be that mad on it, but IDK. It's just so whack for my team. Just lose, just lose. The GA will help us go in and die and then come back in spots like that, so I'll be able to get my fear off on the Vladimir no matter what. We got the Vladimir's flash in that fight, but he still has a stopwatch, and we're fucked, so that's not very good. Level 17, enemy mid lane, enemy top lane. Level 14, ally top lane, ally mid lane. Ideals. Galio named silly. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing at your name. They got the Dragon Soul, but we can try our hand here at Baron. Zyra and Vayne do the Baron so quick. Blue Trinket. Control Word ulti. Waiting. Galio in. Onto Vladimir. StrideBreaker W. I got the fear. He's feared. And there's absolutely no meaningful follow-up. I don't think we can win. We have to try here. QE auto. His shit is back up. I'm coming back, baby. The Vayne has Randuin's. Too much, too much. Everyone's feeding too much. It's impossible to carry. Nocturne are like strongest point is in the mid game too. We're fucking 30 minutes in. They have hyper carry late game. Vayne, Zyra, and Vladimir. Just pack it up, guys. It's fine. Should have put more emphasis on one, not feeding early game, and two, playing to fight mid game. Because there is no fucking late game to have. Ideos. I tried so hard and got so far. Put us at Diamond 2, whatever. Final damage dealt 28,000. Damage taken 50,000. My only regret is that I didn't go in during... after they took the first Baron. It's the only regret. Conqueror healing 700, useless rune, and then Last Stand healing 800. Right, so you just don't win those games, Bob. It's that simple. There's steps to take to give you a chance, but this was absolutely egregious. GG. Thanks for watching.